Okay. Alright. I think we
You
could...
good now?
Yeah, sure.
You sure? Like, is everything good? Can you see the station?
Yeah, it says reception in there. Los Santos Police Department.
Okay, okay, follow me.
Sorry, I'm a little slow. I'm doing the New Jersey strut. That's what it's all about.
You're good. You're good.
Hey, how you doing?
Okay.
Any particular place you want me to put my tush?
It's fine. You can stand or you can sit somewhere. It's up to you.
Well, you can't actually sit in these chairs?
Yeah, you can. Just look at them like I am on the side of them and do T/sit. Yeah.
Yeah, this is not
Okay.
ideal. Wow, it's really quaint family you got going on here. Holy shit. You cleaned this recently? Alright. Oh, fuck! Alright, well, I
Okay.
think standing's probably gonna be best, Chief.
Oh yeah, you can stand. It's all good.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
Well, first of all, how long have you been in this city?
Uh, 2 weeks, maybe?
How are you liking it so far?
Yeah, it's pretty good. A couple of things here and there. Bada big, bada boom. A lot of people call me the N-word, even though none of my souls are African-American. And a lot of people carry firearms, even in green zones. So, you made your choice. I don't know.
Okay. Okay.
Outside of
Have
that,
you
it's
met
interesting.
anyone recently? Yeah, like, do you work somewhere else in the city or
Nope,
no? No, okay.
not at all.
Okay.
I have a friend who works
Uh,
in your department.
okay, who's that?
Rose Richards, she was the one who invited me in the city, you know, eh?
Oh, Rose.
Yeah.
I can call Rose here if
Hell
you
yeah.
want her here.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Okay. Okay, I'll call Rose
Hey, I wonder if I can get a coffee. Hold on one sec.
in front of the fridge in that room.
Ooh, coffee. God damn, now I felt like a full-on weeaboo.
Oh, oh.
Oh, hell yeah. I love the way you guys do things in this department.
I love me some coffee.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. Okay. Um. Okay. Do you have any past experience in the force?
Yeah, sure do. Given the fact that I had to put this on your application, I presume cross-sold information is completely fine to you?
Yeah. I just don't look at it. I prefer to that you answer this in city.
Ah, I see. Oh, yeah, right, all right. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why, so
Yeah.
I
Can you
used to
tell
be...
me a little bit about it?
Yeah.
You can come in. You can come in. Oh, you cannot unlock these?
I used to be a senior deputy of the Blaine County Sheriff's Office.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so I did that for a couple of months here and there. Yeah, it was all right. You know, we used to particularly stay up in the county area, but occasionally we would have to be called down to assist LSPD.
Okay. Tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well,
I'm doing an interview.
yeah, well, I used to
I'm
work in
listening.
the New Jersey Police Department. You know, had a bit of disagreements with other law enforcement officers. You know, they have a more by the book way of doing things, whereas I find that less effective. You know, sometimes you got you got criminals. They don't respect someone who's a tight ass. You know, so you kind of gotta go around the be a little unorthodox sometimes. And they didn't like
Mm-hmm.
that. So my captain over in New Jersey, he offered for me to transfer. As long as I'm willing to get accepted by the other department, you see, eh?
Come on, guys, give some
Mm-hmm.
space here.
I was working for Blaine County Sheriff's Office, but that was more a secondment, you know?
Okay, okay. What are your goals here? Do you want to be LSPD, VCSO, state?
Well, I mean, I applied for LSPD so I could work with this lovely angel right here, eh? Look at that.
Okay.
God damn.
Okay.
Oh, let's go.
Okay. Why do you think you would be a good fit for the law enforcement?
I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Okay, okay.
Every department has within its ranks a bunch of tight asses which make law enforcement either boring or it makes the criminals fucking hate you. However, I can guarantee you they're gonna see me and they're gonna go, hey, it's this fucking guy, we're actually gonna listen.
Okay.
Yeah, and if they
So
don't,
you're
then,
like
I'm
pretty
gonna,
straight up.
I'm
you
gonna
would say.
shout at them in Italian, so, you know, they better fucking listen.
Okay, so you're like pretty straight and pretty straight up.
Yeah, hey, you know,
Okay. Okay.
gotta tell them how it is, capiche?
It could be okay.
Yeah. Fucking forget about it.
What do you think is the most important gear in the force? Like something from your equipment. Is it your gun, taser, radio, body cam? What do you think is the most important one that you wouldn't be using on patrol?
Well, at the end of the day, radio's good for calling backup, shit talking, all that type of thing. So, you know, if you don't have a radio, you kind of, like, you may as well be in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, you know what I mean, eh?
Yeah, you're right.
Especially
Okay.
shit talking.
Yep, definitely agree. Okay. What do you think is the most important quality to have as a police officer?
Loyalty, respect, and integrity.
Okay, okay, let's hear that. Wait, give me a
I'm back.
second.
Sorry.
Yeah, you took your time, eh?
Sorry.
Yeah, jeez. They put me on the ropes here. What are you doing, Rose?
Huh?
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 What was the question?
Forget about it.
I'm here.
Okay. Describe the time you've had a difficult situation and how you handled it.
Yeah, so, you know, we handled the situation. They needed Blaine County Sheriff's Office to come down and assist Los Santos Police Department. We got called in. It was a drug-related matter. They needed someone who could talk tough in an interrogation. You know, they brought me in. You know, I'll be the bad cop, so to speak. And I was like, do you know the Muffin Man? Alright? Tell me where the fuck he is. He lives on Drury Lane, doesn't he? And then, they fucking shake him like a leaf, Chief. I was like, yeah, you know what? I got the information. At the end of the day, biggest drug bust. But, you know, they really credited me for that one, you know? Fuck, we got that Muffin Man and all his baked goods, I'll tell you that.
Okay.
Yeah, he won't be baking nothing anytime soon, let me put it that way.
Okay. What about your stress tolerance? How's your stress tolerance like in high pressure situations? Like let's say had a stressful day in hand. You just want to fly in, clock in, have a relaxing shift. But you know, cities uploaded, bunch of nannies left and right. Then there's gonna be a bunch of lawyers up your ass all the time. How would you handle that? Would you just like, um, deal with it yourself, like pretty much be quiet, clock out, confront them? Or what would you do?
I mean, at the end of the day, it varies from situation to situation. You can't handle them all the same, you know what I mean? Someone comes up to you with a gun, you know, you gotta deal with it. You know, I would say that that's a little bit different than, you know, a lawyer coming up to you with his tight little ass and jeans and saying, hey, fucking here's a subpoena. They're a little bit different, right? So, you know,
Okay.
yeah, so, you know, you might turn around and go, hey, here's a roofing, but actually, you know, you don't do it. Yeah, you gotta change it up depending on the situation. But yeah, usually I'm fine to handle that situation. At the end of the day, you know, I do this for enjoyment, not because I need the money. Sorry, if I could just be one moment. Sorry, I have a demon trying to climb on top of a computer right now. Holy fuck!
Oh shit! Wait, I just got the.
Huh?
I did not know this was a
Yeah.
It was for free.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
Jesus! Oh, whoa! Okay, my kind of department pulling guns already. Holy shit!
I'm sorry. Okay.
Sorry, the little bugger thought he was he's climbing Mount Kilimanjaro or something. I don't know.
You're good. You're good. Okay. What would you do if you see a fellow officer being corrupt? Let's say you hear me talking with a suspect in cells, telling him I'm gonna give back all the evidence we just took from him, yada yada yada. Pretty much I'm gonna be stealing from evidence stash. How would you handle that?
I did say loyalty, integrity, and respect. So, when we sign up to the force, it's not to the individual, it's to the institution. So at the end of the day, I'm gonna tell him I'm gonna stick my hand up his ass, and then I'm gonna report it to his commanding officer.
So what you're saying is you would snitch on me?
You in particular? Nah, I like you. Nah, just fuck with you. Yeah, of course I'd stitch on you. You fucking insane?
So I don't know. I want to hire someone that's gonna have my back, not snitch on me.
Crazy, Allie.
Have your back?
Mhm.
Lady, I want to keep my job, not deal with HR. Come on now. Take it easy. God damn.
Okay.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, you work for law enforcement. You gotta hire me to do my fucking job. I do it well. You know what I mean? You need an officer who's gonna put a criminal in his place. Let him know where the fuck he
But
stands on the
what
totem
if-
pole.
What if he's promising me like a lot of money? What if I'm just, you never know what's going on
Then
in
don't
my
call
personal
me.
life.
Don't call me.
I may be a single mom of 3 and I need the money.
Lady, come on.
You
We
never
both know
know.
that ain't true. A woman who's looking as fine as you right now, that you are not single, lady. Come on, give me, fuck me, get this child. Holy shit, give me 2 seconds.
He's actually asleep right now. He's
Hey,
sleep standing
David.
up.
Alright, sorry, I'm here. Yeah, anyway, get back to what we're saying here. Lady, if you're fucking single, there's a lot of gay men in this city. I don't know what to tell you.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Hey, Ted's back.
Wait, what happened?
How would you show respect on and off duty?
Respect off duty?
On and off duty.
Yeah, well, on duty, you give people a call by their call sign, but Jesus Christ, if they can't take shit talk, I don't know what department you're running here. But off duty?
No, I mean, how would you even like act to show respect? Would you like go off duty and do some thug activities? Go ahead and start shooting people left and right. Like how would you show your respect that you are at the end of the day a part of a law enforcement?
I don't know, are we speaking the same language? Respect? Like, that's not respect, lady. You just said, am I gonna go off the clock and become a fucking criminal? Like, what?
No, that is still respect.
What? Respect, so, okay. I go off the clock, and then...
Respect towards the law enforcement. That is.
Yeah, sure. Like, no, at the end of the day, I'm not interested in the criminal life. That's why I'm here. I could stay in New Jersey and definitely be part of the criminal life, but I'm here, ain't it? Like fucking getting interviewed for LSPD right now. That's what I'm doing. But you might go around and start talking to individuals, but I'm just not gonna talk to them as a cop.
Come. How would you go out and about of processing a suspect? Who is your friend? Would you handle them differently than any other suspect?
You got a conflict of interest there, sweetheart. You can't do that. No. You call another officer in, get them to handle it. If they're not available, maybe get someone who could lead it or something like that. But, yeah, you shouldn't really be doing that with friends, because if it does go to court, the judge is going to be up my ass, your ass, everyone's ass. You don't want that. That's like hemorrhoids, right? You don't want that. There's not enough cream for that shit. Eh?
Okay. Okay. What separates a good officer from a bad officer?
A bad officer is a fucking pussy. So, I don't care that this guy may or may not be a cadet. If you fuck up, he should most definitely be able to say, maybe not in terms that I might use, but he may be able to call you out. If you can't do that at this department, I don't want you running, dictatorship or something. You know what I mean? So, like, if you just shot someone, yeah, he should probably be like, you just broke the fucking law, or maybe you should, be dealt with. Just because you got a rank doesn't mean you could just do what you want, law unto yourself. That's not how this works. Might as well be in the mob.
Okay.
Have some balls.
Okay. Out of all the candidates, why do you think you should be chosen over the other ones?
Do you smell that obnoxious amount of Italian cologne, lady? You asking me this question? Come on, man. You smelling that?
Italian cologne is not gonna get you anywhere on the streets.
Oh, I beg to differ. You know what I mean? Like that's the Italian respect right there. You know what I mean? And the grease in the hair. Goddamn. But why I should be chosen over other candidates? That's a good question. It's a good question. Do you want someone who can get the job done, or do you just want a pencil pusher who's going to be a pushover? Hell, they might actually be pressed into actually committing acts of corruption because they're a little weasel. Whereas me, some criminal wants to come to me and try to blackmail me or some shit, he's going to fuck around and find out.
Okay. Okay. James, you said you had a question?
Yeah, go ahead, James. What are we doing?
It kind of goes into your question, but what trait about you is gonna make you best for this department?
I tell it how it is. You know what I mean? You might have someone here who might fucking hate your ass, and he's not gonna tell you. And that might lead to problems in your fucking department. You ain't gonna resolve that. But you're gonna have me, and I'm gonna tell you about it. And we're gonna sit down. We're gonna have a meeting. And we're gonna discuss matters. And we're gonna resolve them. Alright? Sometimes things might be said. People might call you a bitch. But that's how things happen. But if you don't have that, if you don't have someone up front, and they're just gonna be a little bitch behind your back, well, then you got a whole fucking department issue. Everything's just gonna fall apart. Believe me, I have seen this a million fucking times. You got like coup d'etats within a department. It's not good for shit. You know what I mean? You want someone who's going to deal with the problems internally and externally.
Okay. James, you have any more questions? No, what about you? Do you have any questions?
No.
What about this guy down here who's basically in New Jersey at this point? What are you doing now there, Chief? You got a question? Nah, I don't think he has a question.
Look,
Okay,
you have
give
a
me a
question
sec.
for him?
What happened?
Is the guy behind me is Bolum. I'm wondering if he has a question.
He's just a cadet. What about you, cadet? You got a question?
Yeah, Cadet, you have a question, Cadet?
I'm not sure. You know, I kind of agree with you, sir, on the point of dictatorship. There's a big, they call it chain of command here. It has to be respected. And everybody bullies me around here. Are you ready for that?
You really don't want to tell me that you're the bitch. That's... I'm just fucking with you. Nah, I got you, but what's your name, Chief?
What do you call me?
What's your name, Chief? I asked you a question.
Bullum.
Buldum?
Bullum.
Bullum?
Yes.
You tell anyone they fuck with you, Bullum, they come to me. I'll sort them out.
You got my back?
Yeah, everything. Yeah.
How do I make me believe you got my back?
Well, when you send the first person my way, we'll see.
Actually, sorry, I just came up with a question. I know I should be the last person asking this question. From personal experience, respect is earned, not given. How do you plan to earn respect with other officers?
I think it's important that first and foremost, I do my job, right? I'm out on a beat. I fill out reports. This one actually really fucking pisses me off. People go out there. Yeah, okay, you make an arrest. You gotta do the fucking paperwork, right? This isn't the mob, right? You don't just do a job and walk away. You gotta do the fucking paperwork. Especially if you want to actually land those convictions. You know, they get a good lawyer. Yeah, man, they're gonna be out. You know, you gotta do, it's not just about doing the job, not just about making the arrest. You gotta put in the report. You actually have to do the long, hard yards to ensure that they stay in jail. But then not only that, as that just alluded to, I think it's important that you have each other's back. I'm more talking about in the field, lady, not just covering your corrupt ass, okay? I'm talking about actually in the line of duty. Someone gets shot, like as an officer gets shot at, you go out there and you shoot back in their defense, alright? If you can't do that, well, they're not going to trust you. You know, you got to have each other's back out there.
So
Mhm.
I have over 100 written, completed, probably filled out case reports, but there's something else that I need to earn respect. What is that other thing? Not just, if they get shot, I shoot them back. Doing all your paperwork, doing all your cases. There's something else that you need. What is that thing?
Well, who are you asking respect from? Your fellow officer, high command, because they're not all the same thing.
I'm talking about in general.
Yeah, but you can't talk in generalities. They want they want different things. High command
There's
want
one
a
thing-
completely different thing out of me. Does a fellow officer other than me really give a shit that I do my reports and that? It doesn't impact them.
I can tell you, Bolam, Ali, and me, and Rose, which are all for incredibly different ranks, and even Damon Bell, all have one thing in common that we look for in officers. It's not if they're filling out their cases correctly.
Well, that you wear the badge and the uniform up to standard, up to code, and that you abide by the law and enforce it.
You
Yeah,
mentioned
that you called me a
respect
bitch,
is you
Those
mentioned
are-
that respect is different between ranks. Can you elaborate?
No, I didn't say respect. It's what he's asking for here. It's how to gain respect. Right, so when I said, filling out reports and that's something that high command want, right? They want me to show up to work, they want me to go out and do my job, they want me to fill out reports. That's going to impact them. But if I'm in a patrol car with a fellow officer, me doing my own individual reports on completely different cases that they're not involved in, it doesn't do anything for them, right? But if I'm
It
out...
does do something for them because we're all on the same team here. We have to be executing to the same standard. And if you're letting criminals go because you fucked up a case report, now we can't prosecute somebody. It affects everybody.
That's not at all what I'm talking about here, Chief. Wow, that guy completed his report. I totally respect him now. Oh, wow, that guy fucking stopped a criminal who was attempting to murder me. Which one is gonna get my respect? Right? In the field. Not a high command who wants me to do everything by the book. Talking about in the field, fellow officer who needs me to save their life.
Yeah, I don't know about you, but I like to work with people who are competent and they're not slacking, It doesn't matter the rank, even if they're a cadet. I don't want a cadet on my team who can't handle a case report or who thinks that it's okay because I don't care if he does it or not. Yeah, we're the same rank.
Yeah, I think you, I don't know, you all the way down there in Narnia land or some shit? But, you must have missed the first part of this whole thing where I was the one saying that I actually don't like it when people don't fill out their reports. I'm just sort of going down the line of respect from a ranking perspective is that you, have different, expectations and that sort of thing. High command look for different attributes. And he's walking away. Okay.
Damon.
Jesus Christ, Alphonse. Killing me.
It's called Rasta, lady. I don't know what you want from me.